What's going on? Salty Bazz here, boys. Again, you might notice that I'm looking a bit cheerful today. That's just because I'm excited to get angry. I've been wanting this rant all day, so let's just jump right in. So, in today's video, we are going to be talking about how the BBC, tax-funded bipartisan news channel, edited a photo of the leader of the opposition party to make him look a bit more Russian. Now, before people start kicking off about which politician they like best and who's got the more hung parliament or whatever the fuck, I'm just going to say this video we're not focusing on the politics itself. We're more focusing on the issue, as Donald Trump would like to call it, fake news. This shit started a little while ago actually, where there was all these rumours about Jeremy Corbyn having coffee with a spy or something. It's back ages ago in his junior days. Obviously the point of being a spy is that normally people don't know you're a fucking spy. So Jeremy Corbyn had tea with somebody he thought was a diplomat who happened to be a spy. At the time, Jeremy Corbyn was so fucking far down the list of politicians that he was basically the tea bitch and therefore didn't actually have access to anything useful at all. Since then, the person that made these allegations has come forward and stated that it was bullshit. And you might ask why I'm not angry at the papers that reported this. Well, that's because initially the papers that were reporting this kind of shit were the ones like the Daily Mail, Sun, and then the others caught on later and got involved. But I expect nothing less from those fucking people. I mean, they're absolute fucking degenerates anyway. The BBC, on the other hand, are meant to be our neutral, tax-funded news channel that should be giving us relatively down-the-middle news. I've often defended them in the past, saying that a lot of left-leaning people think that they've got a slightly right agenda, a lot of right-leaning people think they have a slightly left agenda. That should equal out as roughly them calling it down the middle. And I don't really think that this is an issue of favouring one party over another, as much as it is cashing in on clickbait and sensationalism. That'll be easier. Sensationalism. Cashing in on fucking sensational. For starters, I'm just going to show you quickly. This here, I'll move to the side a bit for my fucking editing skills. It's what they've done. They've taken a fairly normal looking picture of Corbyn, they've edited it so his hat looks a bit more Russian, and he's on a great big fucking communist red Kremlin background. Proper fucking Russian. They are talking about this issue in regards to the recent nerve attacks and his response to them. And his response was basically, the evidence currently points to Russia, but let's not fucking jump straight to war. Let's find out what's going on, make sure that the evidence is conclusive, and then take our actions from there. And all the tabloids have taken to mean flip-flop Jeremy loves to put his flip-flops in Vladimir Putin's arsehole and give him a reach around. I thought that Jeremy, wasn't a Russian spy, but then I saw this shocking footage. The point is, though, with an institution like the BBC that a lot of people might look at for news that might be a little bit more trustworthy than Daily Mail, Sun, just to name a couple of fucking shit rags, people are going to be more likely to trust the BBC, and whether as a kind of knock-on effect or as a subconscious thing, these kinds of portrayals can be pretty damaging for somebody's reputation, especially when you're getting involved in politics. That is kind of shady. The thing is, though, they're not doing what they're being paid to do. This is just trashy soap opera journalism at its finest. What I found most frustrating was that the BBC then just totally insulted everyone's fucking intelligence after people called out this shit on Twitter. I'm going to put the picture up there so you can look at it while I say this. The BBC denied editing that photo. They didn't do it. Come the fuck on. What do you mean you didn't edit that photo? He looks more fucking Russian than any Russian person I have ever seen. I mean, he looks like fucking Putin had a baby with Stalin. That baby grew old, cold, cynical, and very fucking Soviet. Imagine him fucking cycling to work saying, in Soviet Britain, newspaper, fuck you. Wait, that actually doesn't work, does it? Because you wouldn't fuck the paper either. I'm going to conclude this. I'm trying to make these videos a bit shorter, a bit snappier. If you liked it, if you've got something to say, leave me a comment. Like and subscribe. It really, really helps my channel. If you didn't enjoy it, get yourself a reach around from Soviet Corbyn. Much love, boys.